If you're feeling tired, you might want to try my 10 tips and meditation techniques for energy. Feeling tired all the time? Wish you had more energy in the day so you could actually get stuff done, and be productive. It can be a challenge to find the energy you need to get through the day. Maybe you wake up feeling tired. Are you just plain old lack motivation? Maybe you want to exercise but you just feel so tired when you go to work out. Maybe you think you're lazy. You are never going to be successful in life if you feel tired all the time. You need to know how to have more energy so you can actually get things done. You don't want to feel exhausted and worn out. And you definitely do not want to give up. But the sheer amount of work it takes to be successful is intimidating. Checking your email, networking, putting in the legwork, doing your homework, you need Herculean energy to get through all that work. And then there are the times life throws you a curveball. You get sick, you go through a breakup, you've got bills on the kitchen table that you can't even imagine paying. How the Jiminy Crickets are you ever going to survive all that? Energy. Start creating more energy. Stop feeling tired all the time. Energy is invaluable. Energy is more valuable than money, more valuable than intelligence, perhaps even more valuable than time itself. Because without energy you simply cannot do anything. When you have no energy you lie in bed all day or just generally sit there staring into space like a mad person. Energy is everything. It's from sheer energy that dreams become reality. That's why positive people are proactive about it. They take steps to actually creating energy in the daytime so they can get stuff done. So how do we do it? How do we create energy? 10 tips and meditation techniques for energy when you're tired. 1. Manage your energy by staying in the moment. Let me ask you a question. What percentage of your energy is wasted on thoughts and imaginings? The average person spends 47% of waking hours thinking about things that aren't actually happening. 0.47%. That is a whopping chunk of energy that you're spending on things that don't even exist, and it is no wonder we feel so tired all day when the average person thinks approximately 70,000 thoughts per day. But don't worry, there is a solution to this problem. The solution is staying in the moment and being mindful. Stay in the moment. Just focus your mind on what you are actually doing right now. Whatever you are doing, focus on that. Then your energy will be spent effectively. That's how to manage your energy. Point 2. Stop being such a damn empathy. I'm yelling at myself here. Stop being such a darned empath all the time. Empaths are people who feel the emotions of other people. You will know if you're an empath because you will constantly be aware of everyone else's emotions. Last year scientific research showed that empaths were suffering from adrenal fatigue because they are so tired from absorbing everyone else's emotions. Let other people have their emotions. You have yours. Besides, if you're anything like me you already have enough emotions for 50 people anyway. Point 3. You've got to let yourself relax at times. One of the best ways to find energy is just to let yourself chill out, dude. Energy isn't like money. When you spend money it's gone, well, unless you wisely invest your money in the stock market, or in investment schemes. Energy is rechargeable. It really is like the Duracell bunny. You turn off your system for a while and the juice recharges. Trick is, if you never turn off you never recharge. This is the biggest mistake most people make. They're so desperate to succeed that they never turn off. They just wear themselves into the ground until they're completely spent. Then illness, depression, and stress happen. A wiser way is to have self-love. Let yourself switch off when you need to. Then your mind can clear and your energy can recharge. If you want more energy, you have to take advantage of the use recharge system. The more you allow yourself to recharge today, the more energy you will have tomorrow. Point 4. Stop destroying your third eye. Your third eye is the locus of power and wisdom that resides within your forehead, between your eyebrows. For the longest time it was thought that the third eye was purely mythical. But science has proven that the third eye does exist. And it plays a vital role in your life. The role of the third eye is to provide clairvoyant insight and wisdom, which you need to create the right mindset for success. The problem is that the third eye is harmed by many everyday items. For instance, distractions like bright lights and loud music can interfere with your third eye. The solution is to allow your mind to switch off at night. Turn the lights off when the sun goes down and allow yourself to enjoy a more natural night. This will heal your third eye and give you more energy. Point 5. Avoid toxic people and toxic relationships. Unless you're one of the very few people who have only positive relationships, there will be a few people in your life who are killing your energy. These people are like energy vampires. They suck away your positivity, your strength, and your energy. You've got to get away from those people. Maybe you feel guilty at the idea of leaving them. But remember, you deserve to put yourself first. And it's not like you have to leave them forever, just until you find better strategies for handling them. Remove yourself from those toxic people and your energy will rebuild itself. How to meditate for energy when you're tired. As a meditation teacher, I personally use meditation for energy boosts every day. It stops me feeling tired and drained and provides a reliable pick-me-up. Meditation stops us feeling tired because it helps us use energy effectively. It does this by stopping unhelpful thoughts. Let's say you're tidying the house. You're busy vacuuming and cleaning, but a million unrelated thoughts are flowing through your mind at the same time. You're thinking about work, about what you have to do next, and many other concerns. None of these thoughts help you to clean the house, but you're spending energy on them anyway. Not only do you waste energy on thoughts, but while your mind is distracted, you are less efficient at completing your job of cleaning the house. Because you're distracted, you're constantly stopping your work to do other, unimportant, unrelated things. Perhaps you're checking your cell phone or your emails. Whatever it is you're doing, it isn't helping you complete your job, but you're still wasting energy on it. Try these 4 meditation techniques for energy. 1. Mindfulness meditation for energy when you're tired. Mindfulness helps you to conserve your energy by allowing you to focus on one thing at a time. If you're cleaning rather than cleaning while thinking, while checking your phone and so on. By learning to meditate, we make sure our energy is being spent on actually achieving the thing you're doing. Though this might seem small, it adds up. Throughout a whole day, the benefits of mindfulness for energy amount to quite a lot of both time and energy being saved. I highly recommend that you read my guide to mindfulness meditation, as this is one of the best ways to maximize the way you use the energy you have. Point 2. Chakra meditation for energy to stop feeling tired. Chakras are the energy centers in the body. Your energy passes up through your body, through the 7 chakras. The clearer your chakras are, the more easily your energy can flow through your body. But all host of factors prevent your chakras from being clear. Injuries, trauma, stress, and emotions can all affect the flow of energy through your chakras. This slows the creation and transmission of energy, making us tired inside and out. That's one reason why chakra clearing meditation is one of the best meditations for energy. Point 3. Mind-body meditation techniques for energy. Another highly powerful way to use meditation for energy is to heighten your mind-body connection. When your mind and body are not one, when they are working against each other, you use twice the amount of energy. For instance, let's say that I'm sitting here typing this article right now, and that is a physical activity. But in my mind I'm thinking about what I'd like for dinner and all the chores I have to do later. In this instance, my energy is being split. Half my energy is going on what I'm actually doing, the other half on thoughts. This wastes a lot of energy. It would be a lot more practical if I could make my mental energy and physical energy to achieve the one thing I'm actually trying to achieve. In order to create oneness between mind and body, and to heighten your mind-body connection, you can use a body scan meditation. This makes mind and body one, and thereby ensures that your energy is being used practically. Try using some of the above techniques for a few days this week. Compare how you feel on those days compared to how you normally feel. Let me know if you feel a difference. You will. How to overcome laziness and procrastination when you're being lazy. Let's be honest, there are times in everyone's life when we could do with knowing how to overcome laziness and procrastination. Yeah, even those people who pretend to be perfect. Come on, you're not fooling anyone. Sometimes we have all the motivation in the world. We feel as though we could move mountains with our pinky finger. And then there's those times when we suffer from laziness and procrastination all day long. Those times when we feel as though we couldn't lift our backsides for all the money in the world. Sure, sometimes it's because we have no energy, or tired. But it's often because we plain old can't be bothered. And while there are tons of great ways to boost motivation, the truth is that for most people, laziness and procrastination are always right around the corner. So how do you overcome laziness and procrastination? You start by understanding what laziness and procrastination really are. What are laziness and procrastination, really? Hint, not what you think. Before we look at how to stop being lazy and procrastinating, let's shed some light on what laziness actually is. Because laziness and procrastination have less to do with actually being lazy and much more to do with negativity. Humanity suffers from a mass misconception of laziness. Many people, if not most people, consider laziness the desire to do nothing. People who sit in front of the TV all day are regarded as wanting to do nothing more than watch programs. You know the old saying, don't you want to do something with your life? Between the ages of 12 and 16, many people would have considered me myself lazy. And I would not blame them. I did spend most of my days playing video games. This wasn't due to lack of desire to be active, however. It was due to fear. Bullied at school and living in a home where my father's alcoholism was the cause of much fighting, I was paralyzed by fear. I longed to always be in my bedroom simply because my bedroom was safe. I played video games because they occupied my mind, because when I was playing games I was not thinking about being bullied or dealing with my father's alcoholism. By being inactive, I felt safe. It's the same for a lot of people. And especially people who feel that their relationships are insecure. Fear stops us, not laziness. Laziness is a lie. So with that in mind, let me start this list of ways to stop being lazy. How to stop being lazy and procrastinating. 7 ways. 1. Overcome the fear that is the real cause of laziness and procrastination. Laziness is a lie. What really stops us is fear. Read How to Stop Fear. It is fear that stops us deep down, even if we do not realize it at first. Many fears are hidden deep down in our subconscious. Fear, of course, takes different forms. Some people are afraid of being judged by others. The inactive, overweight person we call lazy is likely afraid of being insulted should they attempt to exercise. Some are afraid of doing things incorrectly. The child called lazy by his parents is often afraid of being told, yet again, that he's doing something wrong. There are myriad examples of the same issue, where laziness has been caused by fear. If we are to treat laziness, we must come to understand it better. Calling someone lazy is, ironically, a lazy understanding of a person's emotional state. There is always a reason for so-called laziness, and more often than not the reason comes down to fear. Overcoming fear is the most important way how to stop being lazy and procrastinating. 2. Stop being lazy and procrastinating by rewarding your efforts. If you want to overcome laziness and procrastination, start getting dopamine naturally. One way to do that is by rewarding effort for its own sake. One of the most common causes of laziness and procrastination is in not seeing the point in your actions. Laziness can arise when we have tried very hard at something only to be disappointed with the results of our efforts. These past experiences can make us feel that there's no reason to bother at all because our efforts won't end in the results we want anyway. To overcome laziness and procrastination, you need to learn that making an effort is enough of a positive in itself, regardless of extrinsic rewards. Every time you make a real effort to do something, reward yourself for the effort, regardless of the results. For instance, if you want to save money, say £100, and you tried very hard but only managed to save £40, reward yourself regardless, because this will reinforce the value of effort in itself and will make you more likely to try as hard, if not harder, in the future. Point 3. When you're being lazy and procrastinating, re-aim your focus to overcome laziness and procrastination. Look for the areas of your life that you would like to improve. Next to each of the following, write a sentence describing what you would like to happen for each: health and wellness, personal growth and passions, career, friends, family, physical environment, fun and recreation, finances, romantic relationships. 2. Know how to stop being lazy and procrastinating. Start by focusing on something. 3. How to stop being lazy and procrastinating by setting a goal. Another great way to overcome laziness and procrastination is to set a goal. The best and most well-practiced self-improvement exercise for creating motivation is to have in mind a detailed and exciting picture of where you want to be, what you want to achieve. Try to decide on one thing in life that you really want to happen. These life goals might give you some ideas. Make it something that is meaningful, of value and fairly challenging but not impossible. Something that you know you could achieve if you tried really hard. Once you have decided on this one goal, try to imagine what your life would be like the moment after you achieve the goal. How would you feel? What would you see? What would you hear? For instance, if your goal was to be slim when you get married, imagine seeing yourself looking slim in the mirror. Imagine what people would say to you and how you would feel. Vividly create a mental image, visualize, of what success would mean to you. Every time you begin to feel lazy, bring this image to mind to rejuvenate your motivation. Point 4. Set triggers to action. Zone of the key tools used in neuro-linguistic programming is the idea of triggers, which essentially states that our actions are the result of external triggers. For instance, when you see 12:30 on your clock at work, you know you'll be heading to the canteen. These actions are automatic. You don't think before doing them. You don't think, well, the clock says 12, so I ought to take the sandwich bag out. No, you just do it, automatically. Aim to make use of the nature of triggers by associating positive action to triggers you know will happen. For instance, instead of saying to yourself, I'll go for a run 3 times a week, say, when I hear the exit theme of the 5 o'clock news, I'll put my jogging shoes on and head out the door. This helps to ground your positive actions in the real world. This is a really powerful way how to stop being lazy and procrastinating. Since you're being lazy at the moment anyway and possibly sat in front of the TV already, why not stay there but simply put on a movie or two that will actually inspire you to overcome laziness and to begin to work harder. You'll find a list of movies about hard work and perseverance here. Hard work. There is nothing like the unfamiliar to stir a spark in you. Do something new and fun and witness the heightened energy it creates in you. Here's a great video on how to stop being lazy and procrastinating. 7. Use this meditation for lazy people. There are lots of different ways how to stop being lazy and procrastinating. My personal favorite is to use a specific meditation technique for laziness. There are a great many techniques that can be used to cure fear and laziness. They include Zen, Transcendental Meditation Technique, Buddhist techniques and more. If you want to know more about meditation, take a look at my comprehensive guide to more than 30 different meditation techniques. All major meditation techniques have already been covered in detail in the dailymeditation.com's Guide Your Best Meditation ebook. But there is one technique which is so effective at treating laziness that it merits additional coverage here: water meditation. On water meditation technique and how to do water meditation. To view laziness and procrastination through the eyes of a poet, we might say, the lazy person is as the stubborn rock in the middle of a stream. They refuse to move even as the water flows all around them. The couch potato sits there, unmoving, as life happens around them, much as the rock sits in the center of the stream, refusing to flow with the tide. If only we could make the lazy person move with the life around them, we would end laziness. The trick to overcoming laziness and procrastination is to be more free. Or, to be more specific, we must free the mind to move. We must eliminate fear, that great spiritual anchor. Once fear has been lifted, the lazy person will find the freedom to be active once more. Nothing is so free as water, so perhaps it is only fitting that water meditation be so effective at freeing the mind. When we meditate on water, we encourage our minds to let go, to live in the moment, to be free and, as water, to find stillness in motion. How to do water meditation technique to overcome laziness and procrastination. Meditating on water is one of the most enjoyable of all meditation techniques. It is immensely relaxing and very rewarding. It is also rather simple. Here's how to do it. Point 1. Find a